It's the corner of old photographer Ali Bey, because his name was Ali Bey, and this is in the corner of our place. Ali Bey's corner.
Yeah, it's like one of the first photographers in Azerbaijan. The first picture in Azerbaijan, but was shot by Alexander Brusky in 1861. Approximately 164 years before. Those cameras from the different countries of Europe and from the Soviet Union countries. I can show it to you outside. That one is our clothes room. We have like pocketbooks, sandals. Also on the wall we have very old ones with the 100 years. Yeah, you can sit on here. You have like a window. Approximately 100 years old one clocks from different countries of Europe, like from Germany, France, Switzerland. Some of them still works now. We have like this one clocks that still works also for domestic calls inside of our museum restaurant. If you want, I will show for you soon. Here is the jewelry room. We have a little jewelry store, like those belts, especially for the poor one who of 18th and 19th centuries. Why for the poor? Because there is nothing interesting and expensive thing, just Russian and Persian bronze coins and laser belts.
So this is men jewelry.
That one for the woman. Female. But we have also belts for the rich one, woman of that time. Silver and the gold one, and especially that one gold, made it decorated by precious stones like emerald, sapphire, ruby, firouzah, sadat, and mina stones. We have also the bas chest, hammam sound, the when the girls went bas house hammam, they carried that one chest, they put inside all their jewelries. Look at the K they kept themselves, and that one chest they gave for slaves. Protect. So here we have also earrings, brooch, nickels, bracelets, expensive things, jewelry, also for the rich one who will get some. How you can sell Azerbaijani girls from different regions of our countries, work on all 1%. That one's silver, yeah. That one phone still works, by the way.
Still working?
You can call the reception. So, here is that.
I will get on.
No, you can take videos, pictures here. Here is our mirrors hole, please. Lots of mirrors they need for a solution to make our home much more brighter. We need for a comfort light for the comfort of our dear guests. And here we have mathematical places like Lushche and Chema, the ceramical and the steel and part of our music restaurant. So, if you want, we have that different size one, ceramical cups, nehda. We use them for making butter inside. We put it in almond milk and shake by this handle for 2-3 hours without stop. We threw from inside that one butter and collect them all inside of that cups. Instead of certain products like meat, cheese, butter, honey, we also use them for the wines. We kept them on the ground. It was like a freezer of that side. Steel part, then we cheap part, weights and scales. At that one, we use it for washing our hands, turned up putting food, cuisine, and say, hey, especially Azerbaijani girls, they're carry the water from the springs, rivers, lakes, on shoulders with those sayings. We have 2 types of them. Short mouth saying and the wide mouth saying. The different regions of our country. For the northern part of Azerbaijan, the southern part of Here we have also different sized one copper pots. We use them for cooking some Azerbaijani dishes like dolma, buklama, govurma, pulov type of rice, and each one of them they're made by Persian, but some are picked for one, for two, for three, or for whole big family. You can see them all here, one by one. So, tended today, our famous one bread on the walls. It's beautiful tended today in Azerbaijan. Bread from Tandoor.
Actually, she's very interested in this history. You chose a good place actually, like they love it.
All in one. Here is our Cumhuriyet, one part of the museum restaurant. In translation it means Republic, one part. And here we explain to our guests the newest one part of history of Azerbaijan, of our country, especially from 28th of May 1918 when we get our first independence by our heroes. In the middle, first president Mehmet Emin Rasulzadeh. On the right and on the left hand side of him, the first ministers of that time, Katalin Khan Khoisyali, Nardan Bey Topçubaşı, Nasip Bey Yusuf Beyli, and Hassan Bey Hayat. Behind of them, the first map of Azerbaijan, which was accepted by France in 1918. You can see it like République de l'Azerbaïdjan. You can see how in the western part we had much more territories. Unfortunately, there's in Gazur one part which is connected to Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic with the mainland of Azerbaijan, now missed in Armenia. Which is historically and 100% the Azerbaijani land. Here we have flag of Azerbaijan, 9th of November, our flag's day. Emblem, symbol of our country, in the middle spire, it means like a land of fire. And notes of our national anthem. The composer is Rajabi, lyricist Ahmed Java, still same, has never changed from 1919. On the pictures we have several persons from the parliament of Azerbaijan. Some generals, ministers, and even basic one soldiers. They're all fighting for our independence, and for that time we was not alone, with us also was Turkey, former Ottoman Empire. Here we have the picture of Enver Pasha, Minister of Ottoman Empire, and his brother Nuri Pasha. He is here, please. Nuri Pasha. Two brothers, two ministers of Ottoman Empire together with Azerbaijan. They're Queen of Baku from Bolsheviks and from Armenian aggressors, and they're help for us, for Azerbaijan to be independent from the Russian Empire. And 28th of May is our Independence Republic Day. The document about Azerbaijani language was pronounced like officially government's language from 27th of June 1918, after 30 days of our independence. So now I want to show for you this beautiful room. The teachers here you can see several poets, lyricists, journalists from the literature of Azerbaijan. Unfortunately, 90% of them there was killed by the Russian repressions of Russia. So here we have the picture of Jalil Mehmet Gulzadeh, Mirza Ekber Sabir. Here you can see the original one version is poem like Sabir Güzgüsü, Sabir's Mirror, Ne Yazım, what I can wrote like, and original one from 1885. So, the first journalist of Azerbaijan, Hassan Bey Zardabi, he published the first newspaper here in Azerbaijan, Ekinci Farmer, in 1875. We have a lot of things here, like this old map of the world, map of Azerbaijan, flags of those friendship countries like Azerbaijan and Turkey. That one is like teacher's table place with his stuffs here. You can see everything. Old one books about the history of that time. They give her atmosphere like the teacher's room at home. The next one room which I want to show for you is our parliament room, please. So, before the parliament, I want to introduce for you the painter's room. The famous one painter of Azerbaijan, Azimzada by his name, they decorated, made it this one room. We have a lot of caricatures, pictures here. They're all judged the religion of that time. They're called everybody to be communist, educated, atheist. You can see that one caricature of Mullah Nasreddin. This caricature is a journal, satiric journal of 1922, and he made it like by his hands, drew it one by one on that time. Yeah, more than 100 years old. There and here we have this. And the pictures of Azimzada also there on the wall. Now we will continue with our parliament room. The parliament's room, and especially here we have the declaration about independence of Azerbaijan, 28th of May 1918, in French language also. We have also here several documents, the map of Azerbaijan, as well. You can see it here in our parliament room. That one, translator, Lughat, from Russian to the Turkish language, from 1929, approximately 100 years old, still here in our museum restaurant. You can see that.
It's still here. I'm just shocked it's still here.
One by one, everything. The meanings, the translation of the words. And from here, I want to introduce for you the biggest one hall of our museum restaurant. Please. Azerbaijani, Mejimei, and Sini. Small one of them is not so heavy, just a couple, like 2 and 3 kilo, but the big one of them more than 5 and 6 kilo. Now you can see all our waiters, they're serving for you food on that one plates. Colorful one bowls. Colorful one bowls. They're all from Russia. Matvey Kuznetsov, Faryans fabric in Moscow from 1889. And all that one stops located on our forward street. Approximately 300 years before, here was Bezagirskaya Street. On this beautiful street, you can see this stand posters of operas and teachers that time. Восточный концерт, муж и жена, Алшир Малалам, Лили Мечну. The famous opera of that time, and the first opera in East was the opera of Lili Meshnu. Why it was so popular? Because for the boom of the beginning 20th century, it was restricted, prohibited to play that roles like operas and teachers. Because of this, Lili's character, like woman role, was played by men. You see, Yulis Arabsky played it in 1908, and the composer of our opera, Lili Meshnu, was a composer of the national anthem of Azerbaijan. Same person, Uzeir Hajibey. Yeah. And it was played on that one opera theater, which was built by Haji Zinalabdin Taghi. About his life story, I will tell you in the next one room. Please. By the way, here we have like this beautiful one silk material, which is more than 300 years old. And you can see here the drawings of the Prophet Suleiman and Princess of Ethiopia, Belgis. His like romantic meeting with Princess of Ethiopia. Here is the room by the name of Haji Zinalabdin Taghi. You can see his portrait here. Who is this man? He is the one of 10 first billionaire of Azerbaijan. Petrol rich man, oil rich man, also mecenas. He did everything for our country and also for our nation. He was born in 1823 in poor, very poor one family. He can't know something to writing or reading, even he didn't in school. Just he hard worked for 15 years, he collected some of money and he bought a small one part of land. And after, when he wanted to build house for his future life, when they grabbed the earth there, he found a petrol and he started to sell it and he started billionaire like this. And it was in 1848. After he helped for all Azerbaijanis, like he built for a school for girls in Azerbaijan, first opera teacher in our Baku city. Also he made for us a water channel from the northern part of our country, from Gevele city to our Baku, approximately 160 years before. But still today, in our Baku, we use that one water, show a lot of water for drink. He, unfortunately, was passed away in 1924 in a bad time when in Azerbaijan was the Soviet Union and the Bolsheviks, rulers of Soviet, they took everything what he had. Because of this, daughter of this one billionaire, she passed away like poor also. Yeah. He also sent for all Azerbaijani students by his money to the different countries of Europe, get education, like from the France, from Germany, in these countries, very, very nice universities. So, also here we have old piano, that one between Madonna service inside this one table of Azerbaijani, famous one writer of that time, Suleiman Rustam Seybal. All of that stuff from that time when still Haji Zinalabdin Taghi was alive. It means more than 100 and 150 years old. We have also the pictures of that first school for girls in Azerbaijan. First, that one, oleum, petroleum fabric of British petroleum. several documents about his life and also his sign signature. He learned to make like that one signature for 101 years later. And here's a picture when he was so old with daughter of Leila and grandchildren's.
Bayo.
No problem, they will make pictures. Now we will continue the oldest one part of our museum restaurant, Mugham Hall, please. Here is our Mugham Hall, the oldest one part of our museum restaurant, which was built in the 18th century like a bathhouse, hammam. After the hammam, here was a barn, club, shopping center, and furniture fabric. We made it several restorations, 2006 and 2013 for the 7 years, and it was open for you for our dear guests, like museum restaurant. Especially our former hammam was built by Absheron stones, and that one stone is a strong one. However, the wings of our wall, so you can see on the solar part, so white. More than 1 nearly to 2 meters of diameter. Today here you can listen Azerbaijani traditional singing style of Mugham by our Hanandes. Every day from 1 p.m. until the 10 p.m. our Hanandes, they're singing and playing for you on instruments like kamancha on the right hand side, in the middle top, and on the left hand side, the circle one, that Gaval. 3 of these instruments is pretty enough for our Mugham. And also our former hammam, currently Mugham Hall, was located laid out between 2 streets. Tezepirskaya Street, we was there now, and the next one, Gubernskaya Street, with a length of 30 meters on the part of our Shirvanshah Museum Restaurant. Gubernskaya Street. Our Gubernskaya Street starts with Bakale. Bakale is like Eastern markets, groceries, bazaars of that time. Was looked similar like here. They sell here several nuts, spices. There were products like eggs, dried fruits, sugar, flowers, and vegetables. And that one word of Bakale is Turkish one word. However, it means like bak, al, look and buy. Bakkal. Yeah. Here we have dragon fish. Because of our Caspian Sea, we love them all so much. For example, the sturgeons, they gave for us the black caviar, which is so popular and so expensive. We have also several pickles, jams, and compotes. We made them all with everything we have in our nature. Every fruit and vegetables depends on climate. After all, in Azerbaijan we have 9 of 11 climatical zones. It means everything can easily grow on our lands. By the way, we have very interesting doors here. I want to introduce them to you. Those doors is more than 200 years old and gift for our museum restaurant from the former southern Azerbaijani region of Erdebil, which is unfortunately now in the northern part of Iran. And the name of these doors is Takkalbadi, which means 2 rings. Here we have the soft sounded one ring and thick sounded one, a strong one. Can you get the difference between of them?
Yeah. Why is this so?
When the guest for that time, if she was a woman, always she knocked the soft sounded ring, and just only woman can open the door inside. And when the guest was a man, he knocked the thick sounded ring, and just only man opened the door. It was prohibited procedure at that time, with a special same place for women and for the men by our traditions. Like these rules. It was, yeah. So here also we have very interesting stones. We use them for growling, nailing inside seeds. We made with them a flower because it's a beautiful vehicle of that sign. Carriage of that sign, Araba. Here in the end of this Bulgarian street, we have a part of Halchachugazala. Easily you can see of Azerbaijani girls, they're made of carpets here with the old one instruments of that time like destgah, darak, jehre, gaychikucha, kirkit. They're made like this beautiful carpets, and all colors of our carpets we get from nature. For example, the red one color we get by the leaves of onion, the yellow one by saffron, and the green one by herbs. It's made that our carpets so expensive, and all colors they stayed for 200-300 years established without any problems. It was so popular around the world to have the same Azerbaijani carpet like here. You know, so expensive because of the technology by hands. Handcrafted. And also we have the third and the last one street of our museum restaurant, Chadrovaya Street. If Azerbaijani girls, they're made of carpets and they're rested on Gubiaranskaya Street. Azerbaijani men of that time, he rests in Chadrovaya. They're played by that non-Bergens. They're drinking some of our Azerbaijani tea. And they're discussing about some single heroes. For example, we have the old gun, shotgun, which still works for today, more than 100 years old. On me, you can see those bullets, two of them I use. Don't ask And here is your room. Please. Oh, did you like that? So, you're welcome, please. Thank you so much. Enjoy your time.